It's news time. Information is power. Be current. The news headline: Tension as gunmen attack again. We are interfacing with secessionists. Uzodinma. Gunmen kidnapped two people in Umuahia on Wednesday, including a Catholic priest, Reverend Father Godfrey Chimezi of St. Teresa Parish, Umuahia, and a lady. According to the news agency of Nigeria, NAN, the victims were abducted in separate incidents in the early hours of the day. While the priest was kidnapped on the Eyuku Road in Ohukebe, Afarauku, near the church, NAN learned that the lady was kidnapped at a petrol station on Aba Road, near Maduna Catholic Hospital in Umuahia. The Imo State Governor, Senator Hope Uzodinma, on Wednesday said that the state government was talking with the leaders of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, behind the scene with a view to finding solutions to the insecurity in the state. He also stated that the meeting was held to thank the president for visiting Imo State to commission some strategic projects built by his administration. He also stated that he briefed the president on the state security situation, adding that Imo was relatively peaceful. 5 burned to death in Adamawa petrol tanker fire. 5 persons have died in a petrol fire incident in Mubi town in the northern part of Adamawa state. According to witnesses, the fire began in the early hours on Wednesday at a filling station in Kansuwa, Giela, when fuel was being transferred directly from a petrol tanker into hundreds of jerrycans. According to residents, at least 5 people died as a result of the inferno, and many others were said to be injured. A volunteer and aid worker, Adamu Madobi, said that he witnessed 3 brothers who died in the unfortunate incident. The fire also destroyed dozens of tricycles parked near the filling station, according to Madobi. Confirming the incident, Dr. Mohammed Sulaiman, Executive Secretary of the Adamawa State Emergency Management Agency, where he said that 3 people died and 2 others were being treated at the hospital. My government has set aside 600 billion naira loan for 2.4 million farmers, Buhari. The President, Muhammadu Buhari, on Wednesday said that his administration has set aside 600 billion naira loan to support 2.4 million farmers across the country. Buhari saying that the farmer can access the loan through the agro-processing productivity enhancement and livelihood improvement support projects termed as appeals. He made the announcement at the opening of the National Agriculture Show exhibition of the 2021 World Food Day on Wednesday in Abuja, according to NAN. The president, who was represented by the Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, Dr. Mohammed Abubakar, stated that his government was determined to address the challenges confronting Nigeria's agricultural sector. And the news analysis is as follows: that there is still tension in the Umuahia part of the country, where gunmen were said to have kidnapped a Catholic priest known as Reverend Father Godfrey Chimezi and of the St. Teresa Parish, and also another lady who is actually unknown as well, but a member of the church was also kidnapped as well. And the news agency Nigeria says that the kidnapped victims were actually taken in the early hours of the day, where the priest was kidnapped at Eyuku Road in Ohukebe, Afarauku, very near to the church. And it says that the lady was kidnapped at a petrol station near the Maduna Catholic Hospital in Umuahia. Also, the Imo State Governor, Senator Hope Uzodinma, said that the state government was talking with the leaders of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, that they are doing that so privately with a view to finding solutions to the insecurity going on in the state. We remember that Governor Ikpeazu at the time just recently advised that what the federal government needs to do is to engage these people so as to hear their agitations out and make them feel part of the country. Either ways, maybe they feel marginalized, And when there is a negotiation or a roundtable discussion between the two of them, then a common agreement can be reached and there can be a long-lasting peace solution to the crisis and insecurity going on in the state. And perhaps Governor Hope Uzodinma has looked for a way to adhere to this advice from Governor Ikpeazu, saying that the meeting between a state government and the indigenous people of Biafra were actually going on discreetly, saying that he thanked the president for coming to Imo State to commission some strategic projects built by his administration. Remember that not too just about 1 or 2 months ago, Governor Hope Uzodinma actually invited President Muhammadu Buhari to Imo State to help him commission some projects where it was rumored that there might be a crisis, where the indigenous people of Biafra had forewarned that nobody should welcome President Muhammadu Buhari into Imo State for any commissioning. But it was a success, and therefore the governor was still actually reminiscing and appreciating President Muhammadu Buhari for coming over to Imo State to help him commission the project that was actually commissioned by his administration. Also stated that he has briefed the president on the state security situation, adding that the Imo was actually relatively peaceful. 5 burned to death in Adamawa petrol tanker fire. It was again reported that apart from the Catholic priest of St. Teresa Parish Church in Umaya, who was kidnapped, where it was learned that he was asked to come down from his jeep and actually he was asked to come out from his Corolla and taken into a jeep by some unknown gunmen. Also in Adamawa State, 5 persons were said to have been dead, out of an inferno from a petrol fire. According to a witness, it was said that the fire began in the early hours of Wednesday at a filling station in Kasuwan, Giela, when the fuel was being transferred directly from a petrol tanker into some hundreds of jerrycans, and perhaps in the process, according to the residents, at least 5 people died as a result of the inferno, and many others were severely injured, where a volunteer aid worker, Adamu Madobi, said that he witnessed 3 brothers who died in the unfortunate incident. That the fire also destroyed dozens of tricycles parked near the filling station. And confirming the incident, Dr. Mohammed Sulaiman, the executive secretary of the Adamawa State Emergency Management Agency, said that 3 people had died and 2 others were being treated at an hospital. Also, President Muhammadu Buhari on Wednesday has said that his administration has set aside 600 billion naira for 2.4 million farmers so as to help them throughout their farming processes in the country, where the Buhari said that he has made a project through an agro-processing productivity enhancement and livelihood improvement support project, appeals, and making this known on Wednesday in Abuja. Thanks for listening.